Welcome to Dude RV. Hey, I really appreciate you stopping by today. The Caney Lakes recreation area in the Kisatchie National Forest. I've been wandering around the southern United States on my way back to Texas from North Carolina. We just happened to stumble upon a really interesting place. It is the Caney Lakes recreation area in the Kisatchie National Forest. We're actually staying at the Beaver Dam Campground. Little Red is still dead, so we're gonna hop in White Lightning and take a driving tour. Let's go see the Caney Lakes recreation area and Beaver Dam Campground. All right, hold on.
Is that recording?
Yes, it is.
Can I ask why?
I do campground tours.
Say it again.
I do campground tours. I'm a YouTuber.
Okay, so do you get permission from people before you put it up?
For what?
Putting their vehicles and faces on YouTube?
There's no right of, no expectation of privacy in a public place. Just like you go to a traffic light, there's cameras. Well, so here we are at Caney Lakes Recreation Area. Cue the music. All right. The Kisatchie National Forest is just east of Shreveport, Louisiana. We're not too far off of I-20, which is why we landed here. We needed a waypoint stop, place to spend the night. We're only here for one night. Man, it's a pretty little park. I know I say that about all of them, but you know, it's true. Every park has its own unique stuff. So we're first going to cruise down here to the day use area. We'll go all the way to the end of the road and work our way back. We'll do right turns only. It's not a real big park. Looks like we might have some rain on the way as well, which will be nice because it has been dreadfully humid. Now, when I cruised down here earlier, scoping things out, I saw a small herd of deer, a couple does and a couple of fawns cross the road. But they were back they got into the brush before I could deploy the camera. So just so you know, just before I started rolling, a lady saw the camera on the hood of the truck and stopped and said, "Is that recording? Do you have permission for that?" Well, in a public place, there is no right of, there's no expectation of privacy. So you're going to run into cameras wherever you're going. If you see somebody with a camera in a public place, unless you see them over and over and over taking pictures of you as in they're stalking you, you really have no right to tell them not to take a picture of you. It's a public place. So here's the day use public area. picnic area. That's the word I'm looking for. And I was really surprised at the day use area here. It was just unexpected for me. They've got a little boat ramp, and they've got this walkway that goes over to the beach area. So there's your boat ramp for my boat ramp fans. And then this great big fishing pier, fishing dock. Well, there must be some serious fishing going on out here. And this whole park is just absolutely clean. Very little litter anywhere. I cruised over to the other side of the lake. There's a public boat ramp on the other side of that dam you see there on your left. I was just curious what else is around this park. And there's a boat ramp over there that's part of the National Forest. It looks like it's a hangout for teenagers. But there was very little, if any, litter over there. And that whole road, there's all lots of graffiti on the asphalt, but the road, the ditches were clean. So this is a very clean place. This is where I saw the deer, right in here. And I guess here on the left you can see the cane. I don't know if that's bamboo or just a native cane. Maybe that's why they call this Caney Lakes. All right, we're gonna make a right and head down to the beach area. And there again, I was surprised at that. Even though I did my homework, I was still surprised to find that there is a beach here. We'll go this way. Starting to rain. Gotta hurry. We'll have to stop twice next time because it's starting to rain. And I got a camera attached to the hood of my truck. And it's not in the waterproof mode. So one thing that irritates me the most about GoPro, this is the GoPro Hero 9, by the way, with the Max Lens mod. Yes, it's waterproof without a special case, unless you have the media mod installed. So if you want to plug in an external microphone, you have to have the media mod or the GoPro microphone adapter, and both of those require that you remove the battery door. Well, the media mod does, which is what I have. Because when I got the Hero 9, the GoPro microphone adapter did not work with the 9. So I got the media mod, which requires you to take off the battery door, which immediately makes it not waterproof. But you can't plug a microphone into it without that. And this audio would not be possible without a microphone. It's just frustrating. So I got the GoPro on the hood of the truck exposed to the elements. That guy better walk faster. He might get rained on. We have a little boat ramp coming up. Now there's two lakes. That's why it's called Caney Lakes Recreation. Upper Caney Lake is not very big. There's a dedicated boat ramp just for that as well. So both lakes have a boat ramp. there's a group camp here, but it is closed and off limits. And I may just have to pull over and pause this video. Until after the rain has stopped. Here we go. Upper Caney Lake Recreation Area. I won't have to do too much timeline acceleration, will I? Hold on. So here's your other boat ramp. For my boat ramp fans. And yep, I'm gonna have to pull the camera in. So we'll pick it up right here after the rain. All right, now we are back rolling. With a very wet pause in production. You actually get to see the steamy roads now. That was a really good shower that came through. I got saturated recovering cameras that I had put out for panoramic shots. Good thing it's still hot. Now it's just going to get steamy. It was already muggy. I gotta admit, I don't remember what all we were talking about when I had to pause production. So we had just left the boat ramp and the parking area. That's actually the spillway area. That's also the spillway area for Upper Caney Lake. I have some really cool footage of the spillway for Caney Lake. That was a really neat. It wasn't anything other than a concrete canyon, but there was such an echo there. It was just so freaking cool. And then at the very bottom, there was a pool of water that was full of monster carp. Bit of a hike through the brambles to get to it, but I thought it was well worth it just for the experience. The auditory experience was so cool. So jump over to the experiential video for Beaver Dam Campground. Now we're gonna go the wrong way here. Number one, the park is very dead. So I think we can get away with it. But that way you'll be able to get a good view of these campsites because they're kind of tucked back into the foliage. This is a really cool little campground. It is Friday, July 9. And just keep that in mind as we cruise through here. It's 3 o'clock in the afternoon on Friday. When I was booking reservations for this trip in January, Recreation.gov only offered up like 5 campsites in this campground. It's like, you're going the wrong way, dude. No, I don't know how to read. I'm a Texan. And according to everybody that posts a comment on my RV floor plan videos, that means I'm an idiot. Right there in front of us is Miss Trudy Thunder, the Super C. We have a really nice campsite there. Very level. Water and electric. It is a 50 amp. There's no full connection sites in Beaver Dam Campground, but there's a dump station on the way out. I have not investigated the facilities here, simply because we have our own facilities in our motor home. Maybe 10 campers, 10 RV sites occupied. These are all really nice sites. All very level, spacious. Number one, I really like that one. I think it was 1. No, it couldn't have been 1. It must have been 7. Oh, pardon me. That's the Boy Scout troop. At least I think that's what they are. All right, we're gonna spin around and go back the correct direction. According to a sign I just saw, there may be alligators in this lake. I don't know. You know, I don't think there's really any bad sites in this campground. There's some that are definitely better than others, but we will be using this campground again as a waypoint stop. So it is number 7. Put that in your book. Number 7. Excellent site. No, 10 is okay. 11, excellent site. 12. All of them that are right here on the lakeside seem to be really, really good sites. Out for little kids playing in the rain. I don't know if are there any park volunteers here or not, but whoever's taking care of this campground is doing an excellent job. I mean, it is just clean. It's probably the cleanest campground we have seen on this trip. we're gonna wrap it up right here. Well, that brings us to the end of our visit to, where are we? Caney Lake's recreation area and our tour of Beaver Dam Campground. Hey, if this is your first visit to Dude RV, I sure would appreciate you considering clicking on the subscribe button. And for those of you who have been following along, thank you. That's why I do what I do. Y'all come back now, you hear?